What's good, everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man Shadicstick dropping some hot frogga on this mic. And you know, you may notice that my voice sounds a bit different. My mic quality sounds a bit higher. You know, you may hear some popping. I don't have a pop filter yet, and I wanted to see if I, actually really didn't need the pop filter right away, or if I could just use a sock. So I just got my blue snowball, and I decided, hey, why can't the first video, instead of being discussion, be a mod showcase? Because I was just like, I want to do this mod showcase and have it out, Friday or Thursday, one of the days whenever I finish this. And I decided this would be a phenomenal way to, actually do it. Tell me down below how you like the change, or if you don't like it, whatever. I mean, I'm still gonna use this mic because it's better than the old thing. And I mean, the old mic itself wasn't bad. It's just that this is phenomenally better. And when I get the mic stand, because right now I'm super close, I will be able to actually adjust it so I can be further away from my computer. And so you won't have to hear me moving away as much because I have a bad back and I'm like leaning over. But at least it's not like it was on my bed before. So without a further ado, let's start this video.
Whipping all this double bitty chopper. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright, so in 1080p 60 FPS, we're gonna play Sky Troops with the Shadow the Boom Hog mod. It's Sonic Boom Shadow. That's the best way I can explain it. The model isn't the best in the land, but it's still really good. So actually, oh crap, this is on rails. As you can see, it's a really good looking model. It's not bad by any means, as you can see. It's a really nice looking model. They got his extra spines and stuff. It's just that some of the stuff on his face isn't as well done as it can be, and some just textures on the body look a little low, but he looks really lit. I like the slight redesign for Boom that Shadow got, because Boom Shadow is probably my favorite thing to come out of Boom, because he's more like Shadow was in terms of how menacing and cool he was. Like, I love Boom Shadow 100 times over, more than the current Shadow we have now. And I think a lot of people can agree with that. The current Shadow we have, crap, now it's just kind of useless. I got scared. Oh man, come on. Oh, wow. I'm going to kill myself. What? Okay. Okay, and nope, I am doing terribly. But guys, tell me down below in the description if you like Shadow the Hedgehog, because I'm actually going to talk about that right now. Shadow the Hedgehog, in all honesty, is one of my favorite Sonic games. We'll try again. Yes, we're gonna try again. But on the real though, Shadow the Hedgehog is one of my favorite games in a Sonic franchise. It's not my favorite, but it's up there. It's like in my top 6 or 7 games, because Shadow the Hedgehog, while it wasn't, really necessarily good, I don't think it was a very bad game either. That's, up to debate. But I don't think it's the worst thing we've gotten either. I still think I still think it has a lot of stuff that holds, some kind of merit, some kind of value. Especially the stages, because the stages were massive and they were expansive. And while sometimes, yes, it could be long doing one of the missions, you always had the option of doing the other mission. It had a lot of replayability because of the mission system. And I actually wanted to do a I really wanted to do a video on Shadow the Hedgehog, talking about all the good things about Shadow the Hedgehog. I wanted to do this a series with every game, because admittedly there's a good thing about every Sonic game. We can't just sit here and lie to ourselves. There's a good thing about every Sonic game. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie about it. It exists. Yes, even 06, even though I hate that game, has its merits. So why can't I go over there? Stupid. Okay. So scared. But even like games like 06 have their merit. Like, they have some sort of value. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know, there wasn't, not necessarily gameplay wise, but like there was stuff in 06 that I enjoyed. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. The Shadow the Hedgehog, I probably enjoyed this game more than almost every 3D Sonic game, with the exception of Generations. Actually, with the exception of Generations and Colors, really, and Unleashed. Like, those are only games that like I enjoyed more than Shadow the Hedgehog. I enjoyed Shadow the Hedgehog more than I enjoyed SA2. And while I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the best game on the planet, it did a lot of things right. I think it's, even though the game was trying to be edgy, the story in itself wasn't really bad. It was dark, and I kind of liked it because of that. It tried something different, and while, you know, I can accept it being dark, just the way how edgy they made Shadow, just was it was really cringy. And that was one of the major downfalls of the game, was it tried too hard. It tried a bit too hard, and then, you know, when they were trying too hard and had stronger language, and, you know, the game was gorier, I'd rather prefer that than them actually take back what they did and go about halfway there. I didn't like that. But on top of that, though, like, the game is probably one of the games that has I think it has the most exploration out of most of the Sonic games in terms of its stages, because the way the stages were set up and the checkpoints were set up, you didn't necessarily, say for instance, like, how do I explain it? Like, like, the stage wasn't, it was set up to where you could play it like straight through and just rush through each stage. Then there were the hero and the, what is it called, the dark missions, and when you did them, like, they had different paths. I remember a lot of the heroes missions had you explore the entirety of the stage, which I liked a lot. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, there's something down here. I was about to cry. I was just like, what do I do? Like, bro, you can't do this to me. And while Shadow the Hedgehog in itself was not a very good game, it did a lot of things right, and the game was entertaining. Now, if you played the PS2 version of the game, I am very sorry for you, because that version of the game was just hot trash. Like, the PS2 version of any Sonic game is just hot trash. I don't care what you say. Like, the GameCube version is typically going to be the best. And then there's the Xbox, which most games the Xbox version was the best, but with Sonic games, the GameCube versions were typically the best. It seemed like a lot of the games were actually built for GameCube when you played them. Alright, there we go. I was about to cry. I was like, nah, fam, you can't do this to me just yet. I was like, it's not time for me to go. Alright, guys, this has been the Shadow the Boomhog mod in 1080p 60 FPS. Oh, I don't know. It was somewhere between 30 and 60. I don't know, somewhere in there. But this has been your man Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video out with your friends, and I'm out of here. Hot Faraga turns to cold Blizzaga. Chill out with some of my other videos. Kiss, kiss.